Hi, I'm Sean. Today I'm chatting about the retrograde energy in November. We have 3 retrogrades which must have an impact on November's energy. Retrogrades get a bit of a bad rap, but if we can understand the energy, we can do a little better. Please scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign, but listen to my intro too. And please give a like and subscribe. In astrology, a retrograde occurs when a planet appears to move backward in the sky from our perspective on Earth. It's not actually reversing course, but this optical illusion signals a time of review, reflection, and recalibration. Think of it as the universe pressing pause, or even rewind, on certain themes governed by that planet. Imagine standing at the shore. When the tide comes in, everything is active, moving forward, full of momentum. But when the tide goes out, it reveals what's been hidden beneath the surface: shells, seaweed, forgotten treasures. Retrogrades are like that ebb tide. They pull us inward, slow us down, and ask us to look at what we've missed. It's not a time to panic, it's a time to rediscover. If things get messy, the best idea is to accept it's messy and clean up what we can. So I'll now look at each planet going retrograde in November. Uranus, the planet of rebellion and innovation, retrogrades in earthy Taurus. This is a cosmic shake-up of our values, finances, and comfort zones. Expect surprises around stability. What once felt secure may now feel uncertain. A good tip for surviving Uranus in retrograde is to ground yourself. Revisit your budget, declutter your space, and embrace slow innovation. Try to save a bit in November to cover surprise expenses. Then we have Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius in Scorpio on the 9th of November until the end of the month. Mercury, the messenger, starts its retrograde in fiery Sagittarius. Hello miscommunications, travel hiccups, and philosophical debates. Then it slips into Scorpio, diving deep into secrets, obsessions, and emotional truths. A survival tip here is to double-check everything. Avoid impulsive decisions. Journal your thoughts, especially the ones you're afraid to say out loud. On the 11th, we have Jupiter retrograde in Cancer. Jupiter, the planet of growth and wisdom, retrogrades in nurturing Cancer. Expansion turns inward. Emotional healing, family dynamics, and spiritual nourishment take center stage. The survival tip here is to practice self-care rituals. Take that long bath, go for that morning surf, reconnect with your family. Let growth come from within, not from external validation. So before I go into each sign, we need to understand that November has an awesome grand water trine, a cosmic soothing balm for the 3 retrogrades. This month's retrogrades are softened by this water trine between Mercury in Scorpio, Jupiter in Cancer, and the North Node in Pisces. Water trines bring emotional flow, intuitive clarity, and spiritual depth, and all things positive. So for the Uranus retrograde, the trine helps us emotionally process the instability. Intuition guides us towards sustainable change. For the Mercury retrograde, the trine will help conversations and inner truths flow more easily. Secrets may surface, but healing follows. Someone sends you a wrong email, but because of the trine it turns out to be profitable somehow. Lastly, the Jupiter retrograde with the trine will amplify emotional wisdom. I think the trine should encourage reflection. Okay, so let's look at each sign where I mention the house activation. Hi Aries, money matters and emotional security are in focus. Uranus shakes up your income, 2nd house. Mercury dives into shared resources and intimacy, 8th house, and Jupiter reflects on home and family, 4th house. Survival tip: rework your budget, revisit emotional boundaries and nurture your home. Your inner world is your power source. Hi Taurus. Uranus retrograde in your sign, 1st house, asks you to redefine your identity. Mercury revisits relationship dynamics, 7th house, and Jupiter reflects on communication and learning, 3rd. Your survival tip: embrace your evolving self, clarify relationship expectations, and speak your truth with kindness. Hey Gemini, November is your cosmic invitation to slow down and tune in. With Uranus retrograde in your 12th house, your dreams, intuition, and subconscious are buzzing. Expect sudden insights, déjà vu moments, and maybe even a few wild dreams that feel like downloads from the universe. Mercury retrograde in your 6th house nudges you to rethink your daily routines, work habits, and wellness rituals. That planner you love, it might need a remix. And with Jupiter retrograde in your second house, it's time to reflect on your values and finances, what truly matters and what's just noise. The survival tip: treat this month like a spa for your soul. Meditate, declutter your schedule, and revisit your budget with fresh eyes. Sometimes the most powerful upgrades happen behind the scenes. Hi Cancer, November is your moment to redefine your vibe and your tribe. With Uranus retrograde in your 11th house, friendships and group dynamics may feel unpredictable. Old connections could resurface, or you might suddenly crave new circles that reflect your evolving values. Mercury retrograde in your 5th house brings a creative rewind. Unfinished art projects, past flings, or forgotten passions may come knocking. And with Jupiter retrograde in your 1st house, it's all about you, your identity, your confidence, your glow up. This is a cosmic invitation to reflect on how you show up in the world. Survival tip: reconnect with old friends, finish creative projects, and let your inner light guide your next move. Hi Leo, November is your backstage pass to a soulful reset. With Uranus retrograde in your 10th house, your career path and public image may take an unexpected twist, maybe a surprise opportunity, or a sudden urge to pivot towards something more authentic. Mercury retrograde in your 4th house brings family matters and emotional foundations into focus. Old memories, home projects, or ancestral stories may resurface for healing. And with Jupiter retrograde in your 12th house, it's time to retreat, reflect, and reconnect with your inner wisdom. Think spiritual sabbatical, not burnout. Your survival tip: be flexible with career goals, heal family wounds, and trust your intuition. Hi Virgo, big ideas, communication, and community are up for review. Uranus shakes up your beliefs, 9th house. Mercury retrogrades through your mind and messages, 3rd house. Means you must be extra careful with communication and travel, and Jupiter reflects on friendships and your community ties, 11th house. Jupiter is asking you, are there any community ties which you need to reduce right now or at least redefine? The survival tip: revisit old studies, refine your voice, and reconnect with your tribe. Hi Libra, your retrograde energy brings a spotlight on money in November. Money, intimacy, and career are in flux. Uranus retrograde in your shared resources zone, 8th house, could bring up some money issues from the past. Mercury revisits your income and self-worth, 2nd house. And Jupiter reflects on your public image, 10th house. Here, the survival tip is to reassess financial partnerships, boost your confidence, and redefine success on your terms. Double-check any large money transfers or other forms of money communication. Hi Scorpio, November is your cosmic deep dive into who you are, who you love, and what you believe. With Uranus retrograde in your 7th house, relationships may feel unpredictable. Old partners could reappear, or new ones may challenge your usual dynamics. Mercury retrograde in your 1st house puts your self-expression under review. How you speak, show up, and assert yourself might need a refresh. And with Jupiter retrograde in your 9th house, your beliefs, spiritual path, or travel plans are up for soulful reconsideration. It's a month of inner upgrades and outer recalibrations. Your survival tip: revisit relationship patterns, embrace your evolving self, and explore new philosophies which are part of your past. Hi Sagittarius, health, healing, and transformation are key. Uranus retrograde in your wellness zone, 6th house, may change how you work on a day-to-day basis, while Mercury revisits your subconscious, 12th house, and Jupiter reflects on deep emotional truths and maybe shared money solutions, 8th. Mercury in the 12th house could bring up hidden secrets. Your survival tip: upgrade your routines, release old fears about debt, and trust the process of emotional rebirth. Hi Capricorn, creativity, community, and relationships are being reimagined. Uranus retrograde in your joy zone, 5th house, means some fun surprises are coming your way. Don't reject these even if they seem a little crazy. Mercury revisits friendships, 11th house, so expect some important talks with friends, and Jupiter reflects on partnerships, 7th house. If you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or very close friends, November will be a good time to tackle any unresolved issues, especially with the support of the Trine in your chart. The survival tip here is to rekindle creative passions, reconnect with allies, and deepen your one-on-one relationship wisdom. Hi Aquarius. Home, career, and health are shifting. Uranus retrograde in your roots, 4th house, means there could be some surprises in the home front, while Mercury revisits your public life, 10th house, and Jupiter reflects on your daily habits, 6th house. It's vital you be extra careful with communication at work. If you don't work, be careful of communications dealing with your public image. Hi Pisces. With Uranus retrograde in your 3rd house, your thoughts and words may feel electric. Expect flashes of insight and sudden shifts in how you communicate. Mercury retrograde in your 9th house asks you to revisit your philosophies, spiritual teachings, or even travel plans. It's a cosmic call to reread, relearn, and reimagine your worldview. Meanwhile, Jupiter retrograde in your 5th house turns the spotlight inward, encouraging you to rediscover joy, romance, and artistic flow from a place of emotional truth. But here's the magic. The grand water trine between Mercury, Jupiter, and the North Node in Pisces creates a cosmic current of ease and intuition. It's like the universe is whispering, "Trust your heart, your art, and your inner compass."